All right guys, we have a 2019 Toyota Prado here with us. We're going to be adding Apple CarPlay, Android Auto to the factory screen. This is what the factory screen looks like. We get asked about this car a lot, and we don't have one on the channel yet because it can be hard to determine what factory head unit the car has. We're gonna pull it out and have a look, and we're gonna look at the interface. I'll show you what is involved with the install. And by the end of this video, this car should have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And here we have the interface. As you can see, a little bit of ribbon cable work that we might have to do, which means taking the back of the factory screen, and then plug and play, microphone, bits and pieces. We're gonna go through all of this, but that is the interface. It's actually pretty big compared to some of the other ones as well. And it does say here that it fits Prado, Prius, and Alphard. So very interested to see how it all looks. Head unit is out, but that is pretty much where the easy stuff ends. First bit of good news with this install is both of the plug and play harnesses from our kit have a house. So this plug goes into here. Not gonna lie, this plug took ages to get in because on the original side, the pins are very small. And on this side, the pins they're small as well, but lining them up was insanely difficult. So if you end up buying this kit, just so you know, be careful with this one here. As you plug it in, take it out, check the pins, make sure none have bent or been pushed backwards, okay? Second plug, nice and easy, went straight in, happy days. We've then got two new plugs that go back into the original head unit. Plug for our interface module, and then another plug for the interface, and then a USB that comes off of that, which we're gonna run somewhere else in the car. But yeah, in terms of plug and play, all done. Now we need to go over to the bench and start with the hard stuff. We now want to see how we're going to get this interface to work with this head unit. Now this is a first job for me as well, so I'm going to be learning as we go. Obviously I've got the experience to work out how to do this, but I'm going to figure it out and then I'll let you guys know as we go. I think we're going to be starting obviously at the back here. So we're probably going to disassemble most of this stuff to access inside of this unit, and then we're going to look at some of the ribbon cables for these. So I'll get that done and then I'll show you where we're at. So we've pretty much gotten it sorted. What we needed to do, take the body off of the screen, and then there's a ribbon cable that goes from the main body to the screen. You're gonna go ahead and remove that. And then the interface mounts right there with two ribbon cables. One goes to this, the other goes to that. So we're just replacing that with the new one. And yeah, I'm not gonna put it all the way back together. I'm just gonna go plug it in the car and see if it works. So we've got screen on and touch working. Interface and touch. It's exactly what we want. So hopefully that's coming through video. So just press and hold the answer button on the phone. Boom, brings us right in. I guess the next thing to test will be sound and all that sort of stuff, but we've got video and touch working. That's amazing. I've just put the head unit back together. So we put the brackets back on, all the plastic brackets, all that sort of stuff. So basically behind the scenes, everything is ready to go. And then we've turned the unit on, selected AUX, and then you can press and hold either home or the phone button. So if I press and hold home, have a look at that. You've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless CarPlay as well. And then you can go ahead. So if we go to Spotify, for example, and we want to play a song like that one, go ahead and turn it up. There it is. Steering wheel controls, volume up and down, track up and down as well. As you can see there, we're changing the track with the steering wheel. And The kit is fantastic. This is the same interface that we're using for all of the European cars. I just really wanted to see if we could get one in and working on something like this Toyota, which does have the JBL upgraded sound system. So changing the head unit out to like an Alpine system is very expensive. You can get like a genuine fascia. I think it's almost $1,000 on its own for the fascia. Then you need your head unit. Then you need your wiring. Not everybody can retain the amp, so you have to bypass it. There's a whole lot of things involved. An interface for this car is going to be one of the best options, if not the best option, because everything is genuine. The factory camera works. All genuine stuff works, but you get the added features of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is absolutely amazing. There it is. So what's left for us? I've just got to clean up the wiring behind. I've just run the USB down here to test my phone. So we'll get all this cleaned up and we'll have a look at it when it's done. Have a look at that. Absolutely beautiful. There it is, guys. We've done it. A 2019 Toyota Prado, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless CarPlay, wireless Auto on the original screen. This was a Fujitsu screen. So they make two. They make a Panasonic and a Fujitsu. The only way to know is by removing it and having a look. So we're gonna have this kit on www.shoptfb.com. It is going to be for the Fujitsu. So get a look at that screen and it should look identical and that will work. There will be a chance that you have a Panasonic, the ribbon cables will be different. So if I find out a way to 100% determine without pulling the radio out which one it is, I'll have it on the website, because I think you can actually go into general settings and it might give you some information on what make the radio is. But this kit, this whole system that we've done was for a Fujitsu system and it looks amazing. Install's pretty straightforward. The circuit board, ribbon cable stuff's probably the hardest part, but once you get the hang of that, you're all good to go. The rest of it's plug and play. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. If you want to reach out to us, again, www.shoptfb.com. Thank you all so much for watching. Catch you in the next one.